Welcome to the San Antonio RV Show podcast. I'm Mr. T, and he is not the big dog. He is Addison. You're the sales manager at San Antonio RVs. And so Matt is on assignment today, so you're filling in for him.
Absolutely, and I enjoy coming too.
Oh, well, good. At least somebody does. If you can pull that microphone right in front of you, that'd be great. There you go. So everybody can hear you and want to hear all the fun things you have to say about RVs. And once again, you've been at San Antonio RVs for quite some time now as the sales manager, and you know all the philosophies that Matt has. So explain to people that might be listening right now who are not familiar with San Antonio RVs, what is Warranty Forever and what are the advantages of Warranty Forever?
Absolutely. A lot of advantages to Warranty Forever, but I guess the basis behind it is the factory gives you a 1-year warranty on all RVs. We just don't feel like it's enough. So we're going to have your back, and we're going to cover a lot of the major components on the RV. After that 1 year, you just have to file a little bit of requirements as far as getting your RV inspected once a year, but your AC's covered, a lot of major components.
And when you say get your RV inspected once a year, that's something everybody should do anyway, whether you are shopping with San Antonio RVs or not. If you own an RV, because there's a lot of things that could happen. The roof is something a lot of people overlook all the time because you know when you're going under those trees that don't look as low as they are, can do a lot of damage to the roof of an RV.
Yeah, actually, there's not a whole lot of maintenance when it comes to an RV, but that's one of them. You definitely want to get your RV inspected once a year.
And they don't necessarily, if I buy an RV from San Antonio RVs and I get the Warranty Forever, I don't necessarily have to come to you to get it inspected. I should, but I don't have to, just as long as it's a certified RV inspection?
Yeah, as long as it's an RV brick and mortar business that services RVs.
But, why not just go to the place where you got it, San Antonio RVs, because, once again, that is the best place to go. And one of the things I like when I talk to Matt about this a lot is the fact that you're not a big chain. You are a mom and pop operation. What do you think the benefits of being a mom and pop operation are versus the big box RV store?
I guess in the end, the biggest benefit is just our price point. We don't have huge corporate overheads, multi-layers of management. We're just a small Central Texas business ready to give good value and good prices to our customers.
And that's something I think that a lot of people might not think about when they're in the RV, looking for an RV. I'm in the market for an RV. I see all these big box places and they get you with the shiny ads and all that. But if you did your research, you would know you get a better deal at San Antonio RVs.
Correct. We don't have to pay for a corporate jet. We also don't have marble floors. Whenever prices, when it's considered, they have to pay for that stuff.
Yeah.
And where does it come from? It comes from the sale of the RV. And at San Antonio RVs, we just sell for less, period.
And it doesn't matter whether it's a brand new RV, a pampered pre-owned, you still beat everybody's price.
Correct. And the big thing is we don't have the overhead. We don't have the box seats or the race cars or the big national ads at Super Bowl. You're not going to see us on those things. But what you will see are great values, good prices. We just sell for less, period.
And there's a lot of things that San Antonio RVs does that other RV operations don't do. For instance, Matt tells me all the time that if I've got an RV and I want to sell it, but yet I don't have the vehicle to get it into San Antonio RVs, you guys will come out, look at it, give me a price, pick it up, take it back to the shop. Am I correct?
Yeah, so that's actually one of the investments we make for our customers is we want it to be easy. Period, end of story. If you want to consign your RV, you want to trade for the RV, we have the means to go pick it up, bring it, and get that accomplished for you.
And that's just, a lot of people don't understand. That's stuff that other people don't do. Other RV operations do not do that, and that's something that I think gets overlooked. And and the pampered pre-owns is something you guys do so well. Is you pick the right RVs to resell them. That's why you are the best in the business, as far as I'm concerned.
And I'll tell you something else. We don't just carry certain price points of RVs either. So we try to make it as affordable for everybody in every different budget level. So we have RVs starting at $10,000. And we have the big fancy ones. Mm-hmm. But when it comes down to it, not everybody can pay for the big fancy ones, and it's okay. We have the right price units for them.
And if I'm looking like, say, it's the first time I've ever thought about buying an RV, what do you think a good starter RV would be for somebody that's, just a mom and pop kind of, just a couple that want to hit the road and want to see what RVing is all about, so they want a starter RV. What do you think the best one out there to start with is?
So that's a very neat question, only because a lot of people don't know how many types of RVs are out there. So you have bumper pull trailers, which travel trailers. You have fifth wheels. You have motorized. And we even have destination trailers, which you would maybe take to a separate property and could stay long term. Each one of those comes with its different wants and desires. And so if you were just going to go camping, I'd probably say a travel trailer around 30 foot is probably going to be your best bet. And those are actually the ones that start around the $10,000 price point.
Whoa, so a 30-foot RV, $10,000? I mean, you think about that. I mean, if you're going to do it, because a lot of people, they get, let's say they get older, they get into they're 45, the kids are moving out of the house, and mom and dad want to hit the road, don't want to stay in hotels all the time. And there's an advantage to having your home with you when you go someplace. You call it camping, I call it RVing.
Yeah, or glamping, right?
Glamping, there you go. There you go, because the amenities are amazing now.
Yeah, absolutely. So essentially, it's basically everything you could possibly need or want in these RVs, just like home.
Even outdoor kitchens. I've seen these things, man. It is so cool. You can pull up and actually entertain outside of wherever you're at, an RV park, whether you're at a lake, whether you're at the beach. It doesn't matter. You can entertain people around you with these outdoor kitchens, which didn't used to happen in RVs.
Absolutely not. And you don't have to pay a ton for it.
No.
I mean, we are just one little simple central location RV dealership with low overhead, and we're just going to sell it for less.
And I know there's some people that might be listening to this saying, okay, maybe they don't have what I want at your, on your lot at San Antonio RVs. Can you get what I want?
So, yes, but we're also not going to overpay for it just to be able to get the merchandise in that might be popular. We do have just about every single type of floor plan that one person could possibly want. As you were saying, if it's just two people going camping, that's called a couples coach.
Yep.
We've got tons of those. And then you have your old bunkhouse, which we can sleep multiple people. I mean, choices for days.
That's the thing that I find interesting, because I've been following RVs for a long time. And the changes that have happened to RVs, and the fact that they're bigger, they're more, they're built better, but yet they're lighter. You can pull them with some. You don't have to have a giant truck to pull an RV anymore. And a good sized RV, to me, that's fascinating.
Yeah. So obviously, as technology gets better, towing on vehicles gets better, and the RVs themselves are getting lighter with more durable products behind them. So you can tow up to about 30 foot with even a mid-size SUV, and a lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know that. I've been following RVs for a while. And okay, in the news, we've heard it last couple of days, tariffs in Canada, 50% tariffs, things are going to be more expensive. RVs are made in the United States of America, aren't they?
Yeah, actually, it is the last great American industry.
And so you don't have to worry about any kind of tariffs if they're made in the United States. And I know Elkhart, Indiana is like the hub of RV making. That's where most of them come out of still to this day.
About 90% of all RVs are made in the Elkhart, Indiana area.
And that's just fascinating to me, because I hear Matt talk about it. Me and Matt have been together for years now, and I hear him talking about going to Elkhart, Indiana, and getting RVs. I kept asking, why are you going to Elkhart, Indiana? And now we know that that's where they are made, and they're 100% American made, and that's what you want.
Well, that's actually part of the trick. You just said it. Matt himself goes up there and picks the RVs. A lot of price points on RVs are transportation. As you said, the gas prices are getting higher. That's going to get passed down to the consumer. So we actually go and pick up our own RVs and bring them down ourselves. This is also part of how we can get there on the lower price points.
Yes, I remember when Matt was talking about, getting a trucking company to do this, and I thought he was crazy, which, if you know Matt, he is a little crazy, but he's smart crazy. This crazy that he has is smart, and he passes that on to the customers, giving them the best deal you can get in an RV.
I guess the overall idea is we want to make it affordable because it's fun. And sometimes if fun gets too expensive, then it's just not worth it. We want to keep it worth it. We want to make sure that we're selling for less so people can go out there and keep doing this. Whatever version of their camping looks like, we want to be the best price out there. We just sell for less, period.
And you mentioned fun being expensive. It's not fun if it's expensive, man. Gotta be honest with you. Like, I'm from that school. If it's expensive, it's not that much fun for me.
And I'll tell you, here's the other thing that a lot of people don't think about. They're lifelines. You know, I come from the Corpus Christi area originally. Here comes a hurricane. What do? You get in your RV and you can head to the San Antonio area.
And you don't have to worry about finding a hotel. See, that's the thing that always I think people overlook. You know, in hotels, you got people right next to you. You got people on top of you. You got people below you. You know, you got to park your car out in front. You got to leave your car unattended. You don't know what's going to happen. But with an RV, your car's right there. You're right there. And let's just face it, man, RVing is a lifestyle, and the coolest people RV.
I'm telling you, really interesting. If you haven't done it, you will run into some of the nicest people in the world with RVs. You know, you have different levels of age groups doing it too. Mm-hmm. It's just not what you think. It's just not a whole bunch of like older people doing it. I mean, there's people in their 30s, there's people in their 20s doing it, and you can really see it on their face that they have less stress in life.
And you know what? Less stress makes you live longer, so you can be older doing it. And look, let's just face it, the smart people are the ones that are RVing because they figured it out a while ago, and they know to get out and enjoy nature, get away from everything. You don't have to be in a high-rise hotel. You don't got to be in a city. You can go anywhere you want to go in an RV.
Yeah, and unfortunately, some people wait too long to figure that part out.
That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. All right, we're about to wrap this thing up here. I got to ask you, the one amenity that you've seen come up in the last few years that just made you go, wow.
So technology in the RVs are getting just like your smartphone. There's, I guess the best way I can say it is you can operate it from your phone now. There's so much technology that we wouldn't have thought about 5 years ago that is now integrated into these RVs to make it simpler for you to operate and function your RV.
And you got to understand too, you know, that if you got kids and you're taking them out, they want to have their technology with them, and they think, oh, we're going to go camp, and I'm going to have to, what am I going to do with my phone? Right there, you just said it.
Yeah, I mean, even up to Starlink is available in some of them. It's amazing.
All right, that is Addison. He is the sales manager of San Antonio RVs. I'm Mr. T. Matt McConnell's on assignment. We never know where he goes. He just goes. That's why he is the big dog. We're going to do this again in a couple weeks. It was great, man. You did a great job, Matt or Addison.
Thank you so much.